This is part 5, and I need you to know that why certain U.S. cities are prophetically in a danger zone if the nation doesn't repent. So let's talk about it. The pattern from Katrina. In Deuteronomy 28, Yahuwah warns that when his covenant people break his commands, judgment often begins in the place of greatest cultural, economic, and spiritual influence for that group. For Yasharel descendants in America, New Orleans was one of the strongest centers of music, spiritual culture, and rebellion. Katrina hit during a time of public sin and unrepentance, while also exposing how the U.S. government treats Yahuwah's people in distress. The next events will hit multiple centers at once, not just one city. From the Torah, prophets, and historical patterns, judgment often strikes when a city has high concentration of Yasharel descendants, Amos 3 and 2, open rebellion and wickedness, sexual immorality, idol worship, sorcery, and murder, Isaiah 1:21 through 23, economic or cultural influence that spreads rebellion to the world, Revelations 18 and 3, pride and untouchable status, thinking disaster could never happen there, Obadiah 1:3 through 4. Cities in the U.S. prophetically at risk. Based on these risk factors and patterns, here are some of the most likely prophetic targets if Yahuwah allows judgment to intensify. The high-risk tier. New York City, New York. Financial Babylon. Cultural influence worldwide. Revelation 18 vibes. Atlanta, Georgia. Heavy Yasharel population. Music industry hub, pushing rebellion, Black Hollywood. And they say is 85% of black males are gay. And I did see a clip of all these men walking down the street in red dresses. All these men in red dresses, different red dresses. I can't even speak on that no more. But I might. Los Angeles, where I'm at. Entertainment capital, global idol making. And we have a lot of sanctuary cities here. And we have a lot idolatry here. Chicago, Illinois, violence capital, covenant bloodshed, political corruption. Houston, Texas, economic hub with rising crime and wickedness. And it's one of the hubs where they have the package at that is spreading everywhere in Houston. The medium risk tier is Miami, Florida, hub of international trafficking, drug trade, and party culture. Washington, D.C., political Babylon, idolatry of power. Detroit, Michigan, historical Yasharel city with severe spiritual decline. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, a covenant history but high rebellion now. New Orleans, Louisiana, still spiritually vulnerable, possibly second strike. How it could look, not just hurricanes, judgment could come as weather disasters, floods, hurricanes, drought, wildfires, economic collapse, mass unemployment, bank runs, civil unrest, martial law, riots, war-related strikes, cyber attacks and blackouts, and plagues, new pandemics, drug crisis intensifying, and also race war. A race war between the blacks and the whites. There's a lot of racial tension that's going on right now. In Ezekiel 9:4 through 6, mark those who grieve over sin. Judgment begins at the sanctuary, meaning among Yahuwah's own people first. Jeremiah 25:32 to 33. Disaster spreads from nation to nation, and the slain are from one end of the earth to the other. This means we could see simultaneous events across cities. Not one Katrina, but a network of disasters hitting the most unrepentant hubs. Wow.